reach for you like I'd reach for a star, worshiping you from afar, living with my silent love. I'm like a flame dying out in the rain, only the ashes remain, smoldering like my silent love. How I long
Come on down from there, Sabrina.
all the
Come on.
things I have planned.
You better go to your room and finish your packing.
Who's that girl, Father?
Which girl?
The one dancing with David.
Her name's Van Horn, Gretchen Van Horn, Chase National Bank.
I hate girls that giggle all the time.
You hate every girl David looks at. Sabrina, you can't go on like this about David all your life. You understand that? You've got to get over it.
Yes, Father.
It's good you're going away. I only hope it's far enough.
Yes, Father.
Come along, Sabrina.
In a minute, Father, you go ahead. I'll be up soon.
And now, mesdames et messieurs, soon we will see how you have learned the lesson of the soufflé. The soufflé, it must be gay, gay, like two butterflies dancing the waltz in the summer breeze. Tra-la-la-la. Very well. You have 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. To the ovens. Too low. Too pale. Too heavy. Too low. Too high. You are exaggerating. Fair. So. Slappy. Superbe. My dear Baron, you have not lost your touch. Much too low.
I don't know what happened.
I will tell you what happened. You forgot to turn on the oven.
Oh,
I've been watching you for a long time, mademoiselle. Your mind has not been on the cooking. Your mind has been elsewhere. You're in love. And I will venture to go a step further. You are unhappily in love.
does it show?
Very clearly. A woman happily in love, she burns the souffle. A woman unhappily in love, she forgets to turn on the oven. Am I correct?
Yes. But I'm trying to get over it.
Oh, I try to get over it. You speak of love like it was a birth cough.
He doesn't even know I exist. Might as well be reaching for the moon.
The moon? Oh, you young people, you are so old-fashioned. Have you not heard? We are building rockets to reach the moon. To begin with, you must stop looking like a horse.
Horse? Dearest Father, we shall be graduating next week, and I shall be getting my diploma. I want to thank you now for the 2 most wonderful years of my life. I shall always love you for sending me here. It is late at night, and someone across the way is playing La Vie en Rose. It is the French way of saying, I am looking at the world through rose-colored glasses, and it says everything I feel. I have learned so many things, Father. Not just how to make bichyssoise or calf's head with sauce vinaigrette, but a much more important recipe. I have learned how to live, how to be in the world and of the world, and not just to stand aside and watch. And I will never, never again run away from life, or from love either. I am taking the plane home on Friday, Father. You needn't pick me up at the airport. I'll just take the Long Island Railroad, and you can meet me at the train, the 4:15. If you should have any difficulty recognizing your daughter, I shall be the most sophisticated woman at the Glen Cove station.
What is it, David?
Oh, would you like to go in and get something to eat?
No, thank you, darling.
A drink.
No.
I'm terribly sorry. No, it's my fault. I didn't see you. Will it wash out, Elizabeth?
Oh, yes, it isn't bad.
Well, you'd better go and do it right now, huh?
Come on, Elizabeth. I'll help you. All right.
Sabrina.
David. Hello.
You look wonderful.
Thank you. I'm a bit late.
I worried.
Were you afraid I'd forgotten the address?
It crossed my mind. Shall we dance?
Right here.
We have no bananas. We have no bananas today. We're string beans and onions, cabbages and scallions, and all kinds of fruit and say.
This is a very unusual song. Is it popular?
Oh, yes.
Wonder why I never heard it before.
Well, you've been in Paris for 2 years.
But
Yes,
we have no bananas. We have no bananas today.
How did they ever think of those words?
Oh, they are clever, aren't they?
May I play another?
Of course.
Oh, you need dusting.
I beg your pardon.
I didn't mean you, Linus.
Thank you.
How's David?
Well, he's been flat on his stomach, but he's feeling better, thank you. Now he's flat on his back.
I miss him. Not that I'm not having a good time.
Sabrina,
Yes?
do you mind if we turn this off?
Why?
Because
Don't you like it?
I used to like it.
Certain songs bring back certain memories to me, too. Did you love her?
I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's all right.
So strange to think of you being touched by a woman. I always thought you walked alone.
No man walks alone from choice.
As a child, I used to watch you from the window over the garage, coming and going, always wearing your black Homburg and carrying a briefcase and an umbrella. I thought you could never belong to anyone, never care for anyone.
Oh, yes, the cold businessman behind his marble desk way up in his executive suite. No emotion, just ice water in his veins and ticker tape coming from his heart. And yet, one day, that same cold businessman, high up in a skyscraper, opens a window, steps out on a ledge, stands there for 3 hours wondering if he should jump.
Because of her?
No. No, that was another woman. Sabrina, do you find it hard to believe that someone might want to blot out everything for sentimental reasons?
Oh, I believe it. You know what I almost did because of sentimental reasons? I went to Paris to blot it out. Maybe you should go to Paris, Linus.
To Paris?
It helped me a lot. Have you ever been there?
Oh, yes. Yes, once. I was there for 35 minutes.
35 minutes?
Changing planes. I was on my way to Iraq on an oil deal.
Oh, but Paris isn't for changing planes. It's for changing your outlook. For throwing open the windows and letting in la vie en rose.
Paris is for lovers. Maybe that's why I stayed only 35 minutes.
Hi. I thought you two had eloped. I wouldn't mind, but not in my car.
Hello, David.
Did you have a good time?
So-so?
Where'd you go?
Oh, he saw the 7-year itch and I went on to the Persian room.
Lousy dancer, isn't he?
So-so?
I bet he slept through half the show and then bent your ears back the rest of the evening with Dow Jones averages, corporate structures, excess profits taxes.
We talked about a lot of things.
How's your little mishap?
Oh, shaping up beautifully. Dr. Calloway's so proud of the job, he wants to show it to his class at Columbia Medical School. Oh, I'm sorry, Sabrina.
It's very funny.
Oh, say, Linus, while I was lying in that hammock, I got a great idea. He thinks I'm an idiot. How does this strike you? Champagne glasses out of plastic, just in case.
Oh, brilliant. What else did Dr. Calloway have to say?
Stitches come out Thursday.
Thursday?
I'm a fast healer.
You sure are.
So if you two have any long-range plans...
Oh, no, nothing long range. I just thought Sabrina'd like to see the stock exchange and our plant in Jersey.
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, then we'll just have dinner in town and go to a show.
But that's all, brother, because come Thursday, the first team takes over. Hey, what's with the Hamburg?
Well, I guess the undertaker better turn in, and you better crawl back into that hole in your hammock. Au revoir, Sabrina.
Good night, Linus.
He's a little on the dull side, isn't he? But you can't help liking him.
Kiss me, David.
Love to, Sabrina.
Again. That's better.
What's the matter, darling? You're not worried about us, are you? Because I'm not. So there'd be a big stink in the family, so who cares?
David, I don't think I'm going to have dinner with Linus. I don't want to go out with him.
Why not?
I want to be near you.
Oh, I know how you feel, Sabrina. It must be an awful bore. But if Linus wants to take you out, let's be nice about it. It's very important. He's our only ally. Don't you see, Father will try to cut off my allowance and send me off to Larrabee Copper in Butte, Montana. And we don't want to go to Butte, Montana, do we?
Hold me close, David.
We'll have a wonderful time, darling. We'll build ourselves a raft and drift across the Pacific, like Kon-Tiki. Or climb the highest mountain like Annapurna. Just the two of us.
Keep talking, David. Keep talking.
Down to business.
But what about David?
Yes, what about David?
Well, that's a very good question. Not yet. Mr. Tyson, members of the board, are you with us, Father? Present. As you know, gentlemen, we are here today to put our signatures to the Larrabee-Tyson merger. Much effort has gone into making this union possible. Long hours, many obstacles to overcome. Nobody knows better than I. However, not yet. However, sometimes even the most conscientious of businessmen can botch up a deal for one reason or another. So understand, I don't mean to say that our merger has hit a snag or failed to gel or gone up in smoke or fallen through. Let me put it this way, gentlemen. It has sailed away.
I seem to have missed something here. Would you mind starting all over again?
Now, Miss McCardle. Elizabeth, I hate to have to break the news to you, but at this very moment, your fiancé, Mr. David Larrabee...
Is late as usual. Hello, everybody. Hello, darling. Hello, Linus. How are you?
What are you doing here?
I heard there was a board meeting going on. Where are the contracts? Where do I sign?
Where's Sabrina?
Sabrina? Who's Sabrina?
That name.
She's on the boat, I guess.
Yeah, but the boat has sailed.
And there she goes.
Who goes?
Sabrina.
Who is Sabrina?
Why did you do it?
Do what?
She's all alone out there.
Not according to the afternoon papers. It says here that Linus Larrabee, that's you, isn't it? And Sabrina Fairchild, that's she, isn't it? Have quietly reserved adjacent deck chairs on the Liberté sailing today.
All colonists should be beaten to a pulp and converted back into paper.
Did you plant this?
Me? I thought it was common knowledge about you and Sabrina.
Who is Sabrina?
Our chauffeur's daughter. That's who she is. Now, how about that, gentlemen? Linus Larrabee, wizard of finance, man of distinction, chairman of the board of Larrabee Industries, getting mixed up with his chauffeur's daughter.
That's enough, David.
She went after me for a while, but then she switched to Linus. I guess it's because he's got more money. Now, we all know about those kind of girls, and believe me, gentlemen, this one is no different. Just seems to be.
I said that's enough.
Maybe you got smart, Linus. Or maybe you just got lucky, because you're here and she's out there. Brother, she would have taken you for plenty. I was just helping you make up your mind. You are in love with her. Well, what are you waiting for? There's an elevator outside, a police escort downstairs, and a tugboat standing by at the Larrabee Pier. Get moving!
Well, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, it appears I have a previous engagement.
That's the 20th century for you. Automobiles, garages, chauffeurs' daughters. Inasmuch as I seem to be the only member of the Larrabee family who is not completely out of his mind, I will take it upon myself to call this meeting back to order as soon as David Larrabee removes his carcass from this table.
Sit down, Father.
The olives.
Mr. Child, il y a un monsieur sur le bateau qui voudrait bien que vous lui arrangiez son chapeau.
Voilà.
Merci beaucoup.